U.S. versus Arthur Andersen, Ethical Issues, page 275, U.S. Supreme Court, Navigating Ethical Dilemmas. Introduction. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into a pivotal legal case that examines the delicate balance between business ethics and legal responsibilities. Our focus is on Arthur Andersen LLP versus United States, a case that sheds light on the complexities of corporate conduct and its impact on society. Case background. The Enron scandal. A major financial crisis in the early 2000s exposed widespread corruption. Arthur Andersen, a respected accounting firm, became involved due to its close relationship with Enron. Serious allegations emerged, suggesting Arthur Andersen's involvement in unethical practices related to Enron's finances. Specifically, questions arose about whether Arthur Andersen obstructed justice by tampering with or destroying important documents. This background sheds light on the complex ethical and legal challenges at the heart of the case. Legal battle. Ethical and legal dilemmas. One of the central issues in the case was Arthur Andersen's destruction of documents related to the Enron investigation. This raised ethical concerns about transparency and accountability while also sparking legal debates about obstruction of justice. Arthur Andersen faced serious allegations, particularly regarding obstruction of justice. We'll examine how the Supreme Court's ruling set a precedent for corporate accountability and legal clarity. This ruling was just about Arthur Andersen. It shaped future cases and corporate governance practices. Ethical concerns. The Arthur Andersen case raised serious ethical red flags when the firm destroyed documents linked to the Enron scandal. This move shook the foundation of trust and honesty in the accounting world. It's a stark reminder of the need for the companies to stick to ethical guidelines and be accountable for their actions. Ethical implications. Beyond the legal ramifications, the case highlighted significant ethical lapses within the accounting profession. Arthur Andersen's actions eroded public trust and underscored the importance of upholding ethical standards in corporate governance. Arthur Andersen's actions raised serious ethical red flags, violating principles like integrity and honesty. We'll discuss how prioritizing corporate interests over ethical duties eroded public trust in the accounting profession. This part of the story highlights the importance of ethical behavior in a corporate world. Public trust and governance. The Arthur Andersen case shook public confidence in corporate integrity and governance. Arthur Andersen's role in the Enron scandal sparked concerns about honesty and fairness in business. The case showed how misconduct can damage trust and raise doubts about financial honesty. Organizations had to rethink their rules and openness to regain trust. Regulators and groups tightened oversight to prevent future problems and restore faith in markets. This emphasizes the vital need for ethical behavior and honesty in business. The fallout from the Arthur Andersen case had broader implications for public trust and corporate governance. Transparency and accountability became critical in rebuilding trust with stakeholders. This part of our discussion underscores why organizations must prioritize ethics to maintain credibility. Legal analysis. This slide offers insights from James Kelly's legal analysis of the Arthur Andersen case, focusing on corporate accountability and the human toll of corporate wrongdoing. It examines the complexities of holding corporations accountable for their actions and discusses the organizational impact on Arthur Andersen LLP. This slide sheds light on the challenges faced by the firm post-court and underscores the importance of upholding ethical standards. Legal proceedings. The case proceeded through the legal system with Arthur Andersen, facing prosecution for obstruction of justice. A pivotal moment came with a landmark Supreme Court ruling that overturned Andersen's conviction, reshaping perceptions of corporate responsibility and legal interpretations. Legal experts, James Kelly provides a deep dive into the legal aspects of the Arthur Andersen case. Kelly's insights shed light on the real-world consequences of legal actions against corporations. Academic insights. Let's dive into what researchers have to say about Arthur Andersen's case. They offer unique perspectives on the ethical and educational aspects involved. Michael E. Marota's analysis focuses on how Arthur Andersen got caught up in the mess, highlighting the ethical dilemmas and where things went wrong. On the other hand, Deborah Johnson and her team argue for teaching ethics in business schools. They believe it's crucial for future business leaders to have strong ethical foundation. By considering these academic viewpoints, we gain a deeper understanding of the ethical educational dimensions of corporate behavior and accountability. Impact on organization. The mood among employees turned pretty gloomy as they face an uncertain future. The once lively office vibe turned somber, showing just how much the organization had fallen. Arthur Andersen LLP's reputation as a reliable advisor was ruined, overshadowed by a scandal and ethical failings. This case was a clear warning to other companies about the risks of getting caught up in ethical troubles and legal battles. Conclusion. Reflecting on Arthur Andersen's case, we see the importance of ethical conduct and transparency in business. The Arthur Andersen case underscores the importance of ethics and transparency in business. Upholding integrity is both a legal requirement and a moral imperative. Moving forward, we must prioritize ethical standards, implement compliance programs, and promote a culture of accountability. By doing so, we contribute to a more ethical and sustainable business environment. Let's commit to upholding ethical standards and fostering trust in our professional endeavors. References. So finally, here are the references for the sources cited throughout the presentation. Feel free to take note of any materials you may want to explore further. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.